we created this technology in 2011 as part of my PhD work, and essentially what it enabled us to do was increase the signal that we picked up from these devices. And at that time, it was used essentially for children who had severe cerebral palsy. That was the main kind of direction that we tackled it in. And so back then it was this gel cap, right? And our goal was like, all right, if we want to make this scalable, we have to get to an everyday form factor, right? And so it took, over a decade's worth of work, 9 published papers, 8,000 people worth of data, but we've essentially gone to smaller form factors and, you know, tried to retain the signal to noise. So it's an all software solution. It uses AI to boost the signal, but we essentially had to create models from the gel caps all the way down to now earbuds and headphones. But that
Yeah.
journey was, very nonlinear. I thought that it was going to be a lot shorter, but everything goes wrong and you kind of have to pivot. I've learned a lot about fundraising, about storytelling. I transformed myself from somebody who, you know, was very much a scientist, like, and an
Yeah.
engineer. Like that was who I was. That was my identity, right? To
Yeah.
now I got to lead this group of people. Like, how do I even do that? Like, how do I build a
Yeah.
team? How do I manage? Like, it's been a crazy journey.
It's a different set of muscles, right? And it's different, I know lots of PhDs and it is, very bright, very smart, but it's a whole different set of muscles to, lead a team, tell a story, sell,
Right.
it is a whole different set of muscles. And,
Eh,
you know,
What I'll
you,
share, what I'll share, speaking about that muscle is like, I feel like every 2 years I have to learn a new muscle. It's crazy. It's like
yeah,
started out with engineering, went to, turning the company from a science engineering company that was R&D based to a company that builds a product. Like that's a whole different company, right?
oh yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then now it's like a company that's building a business and doing sales and licensing, and that's a whole different set of skills, right? And it's like it's just been these
Yeah.
evolutions that I've had to adapt to, and like it's I feel like I have to rehire myself every 2 years.
Well, and then you also have investors in there, right? You have investors and terms and all this kind of stuff, right? Fundraising. I mean, I definitely, and kudos. It's not easy, and I definitely know it's not easy.